So this game not suitable for for children or those who are easily disturbed. Don't worry about that though. Yeah, I might have a safe experience playing this game. Yeah. Uh, yeah. You've been warned. I am at least 13 years old and I consent. Wait, doesn't sound right. That's fine. It's fine. Ouchies. Uh. Uh.
I've never played this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the music.
All I know
Where
is
have you
there's a lot
been?
of names.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to know Yuri together. She's gonna you'll understand why she's my favorite. Um, soon enough. Okay. That's there. I'm trying to fit this all in one monitor. Okay, that works. I'm actually on like a bigger window now, so I can read and things. All right, new game. Our name is yeah. Maybe. Is that what we want to do? What are we gonna name our name? Our MC. Our cool dude who's with the food. Big Dick Johnson. Wait, this music is blasting over you. What are you saying?
Kaneki.
Please. No. No, no, no. Babes McDick. Okay.
Yeah, go with that.
Alright. Alright, let's... Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high... I should differentiate my characters starting with this one. Let's try this. Oh my gosh. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I'm an asshole. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Babes McDick. well, well, if people stare at you...
You're gonna have to get used to saying that.
Babes McDick. Babes McDick. Babes McDick. Good, okay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Wow. I'm a jerk. Ah, jeez. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Babes McDick, I regret that decision. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime and being a total dick to all my friends. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. More than you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Of course. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't even care. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate on everything inside of her head. Wow. This guy is a huge asshole. Great, yeah, the school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. Or the writers just didn't feel like detailing this school, this generic school. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Is Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Oh, well... you could come to my club. Sorry... Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. God. Like, you ignore her all the time. You don't even really care about anything she says. But, Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Ugh. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as if to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Ugh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Right now. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Oh, time to find new voices. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, basement deck. What a nice surprise. Oh, I don't like these at all. Alright, we're going with it. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the only one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Babes McDick. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a little horny. You too, Monika. Come sit down, Babes McDick. We made a... Alright, I'm not gonna call him that. I'm just gonna say... Shit, what's... No. we're going... That's not wavy enough for a cat. Sora. Come sit down, Sora. We made room for you at the table. Yeah, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Pushed together, I guess. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. Oh. Hello? Hi. Yeah, sure. I guess. Crazy. We're doing some reading. Ta-da! We got a wa. Yeah. My ghost friends. Good. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I want cat cakes. Cat cupcakes. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. It's so cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika and I follow. Oh, it's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. Delicious. Big icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Relatable. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, and I wonder if she made them for me, I guess. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I, haven't I heard this summer before? It's not like I like you, Becca. Made them for you or anything. We technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You know, you. Dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, that was a garage door. Excuse me. That is... Oh, alright. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. She has a faint smile. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Right at home. As if you'll be leaving. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club as fun and exciting for everyone. Adding extra words to the lines. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Someone asked me if I suggest this game. It's a good game. Yeah, it's great. You should... Alright. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's very nice, actually. It's a nice way to... It's a nice goal to have. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Oh, hi. I'm doing like 5 voices at the same time. That's where we are today, right now. You could put it that way. We're gonna have a fun night. Jeez. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Just Monica. No spoilers, please. But yeah. Sure, we'll go for Monica, if we can. A wink. Alright. Please. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah, there's game files, my friend. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I'm calling the MC Sora, by the way. Because that's the name I... Yeah, okay. So Sora, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of censoring that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks as though she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories. That would be great if it did something. I played around a lot with that. Anyway, stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. It's a good sign. Yeah. Yeah, you don't fuck with the game files, so you don't break the game. Uh-huh. Okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. This guy is pathetic. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Alright, yeah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Tasty. Tasty cupcakes. At least they're not steroids. I'm talking about memes now. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sora? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Wow. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Are you really that much of an asshole? But I'm sorry, I thought Sora, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up, like, literally, beaming LEDs. Alright. Yes, yeah, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. How's the volume doing? It seems okay. Maybe a little lower. Okay, yeah. That's better. It looks better anyway. Monica looks over at me once more. Sora, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. It's not the only thing that's welling up. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Sora, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Ah, that's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Awesome. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Best girl. Monica, right there, of course. Couldn't go for any of the other girls when Monica's there. Unfortunately, we don't have that much choice. Will I be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. That's our new voice. 'Cause we're a dick. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen when whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. I think I'm going to go from the heart here and talk about graveyards. Dancing. Forgive. Question. But Games. Disaster. Passion. Charm. Heart. This beat is nice. Disarray. We sing together as an agonizing marshmallow, no, an agonizing rain cloud of lust, with bouncy vitality. You know what I'm talking about there. Okay, and you can never think about my I'm not going for anyone in particular, by the way. I'm just kidding. I'm going for, either Yuri or Sayori, whichever one. Alright, Heaven Sent. Lust and vitality, sure. And then excitement. And I didn't catch that last word because I double-clicked. Good. Alright. I have no idea where that went, I wasn't counting. Hi again, Sora. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Sora. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. It's called mango. Gotta read those Japanese mangoes. Mango is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Sora always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with things at home, like cooking, cleaning my room. Ah, how dependable. Sayori, it's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Sora can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh no, Yuri even brought you something today. You know. Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Oh, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Jeez, I keep bumping into my desk. Why? I don't know. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It would make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Well, that's very pure. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my gosh, it's a mystery. She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. The book. It's a good book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh boy, it gets saucy. If we end up going for Yuri at some point, it'll get very saucy. I'll leave it at that. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. And man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. Did we really fuck up the poem? I think we might have fucked up the poem. Ah, gee. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. You probably thought, what? What? Oh, wait. Oh my god. I'm mad. We didn't even save the game. Ugh. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, so... But we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Wait. Oh fuck, we should have saved. We should have saved the game before the first poem. That's okay though. We have all these pages of save files we can use. So this one will be our Sayori route. Sure. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's what's going on right now. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Yeah? Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we came up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Oh, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Of course. You're right. Ah, jeez. I haven't actually gone down Sayori's route, I think. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes, of course. And that works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me... Excuse me? Coin. Alright. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Wow. Really condescending of the writers there. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, hello. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. So you'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. So loud. I don't so much to see if Monica overheard. She did. She always hears what we say. Alright, yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. You really need a brush for this. Hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. You will thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Ooh, a nice view. Good view. I'll get the mouse out of there. Okay. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. He's such a brother. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Ugh. If you ever buttoned it, you'd have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. We're socially awkward. We don't talk about those things here. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't... get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like... Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, they wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on... anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, I was joking that time. Yeah, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, they're so sweet. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sorry, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori trots away to retrieve her poem. Yeah, we're definitely going for Sayori this time. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is go for the 100% ending, which is going for all the grills before things go down.
All of the grills?
Yes. In separate save files.
Who's your favourite grill?
I don't think... I want you to guess... Oh, jeez. Someone, hi. Hello. For support. Thank you for the follow. And my favorite grill is a secret, unless you know me at all.
Natsuki.
You know what? I like all of them, but my favorite one... You're not informed enough to make that kind of guess. We'll get there.
I don't know anything about the game or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll get there, but it'll be so obvious when we do. Yeah, okay. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We'll go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. And we're good friends. Yeah. I'll get the cursor out of the way. Do I have it set to record the cursor? Wait. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. It comes into play. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Sora. I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion was to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Sora poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against your chest. Oh, you're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Just like I said before, Sora. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. It's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't defy that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Oh, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you grew... Alright, I'm gonna try and not fuck this up. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds this morning... I'm not gonna be satisfied with this at all. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me fucking... Can I talk, please? Oh, God, okay. Dear Sunshine. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. A little iffy there. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. There's a little more going on here. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. She is, isn't she? Okay, no. Okay, but next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, we'll go for Yuri or Monica. Or Yuri. Or Monica. How about Yuri? Or Natsuki. Yuri. Yeah. She gave us a book. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Same. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad, huh? No. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to this kind of thing. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. And the end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor's totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I'm talking like the foot lettuce guy. Goddamn. Burger King foot lettuce is one thing you might get in your sandwich when you go to Burger King. Okay. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. And trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is polishing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, shit. Oh, goddamn. Ghost. Wait, shit. No, we're looking that up. I'm reading it. I didn't mean to click. Of course it's online. Alright, I saw the word ghost. DLC Yuri Ghost Poem. Ghost Under the Light. Hi, hello. Super Best Kyle. Thanks for the follow. Great. Wonderful. So I fucked up. I clicked twice and I missed the poem. But I'm gonna look it up and read it for you. Okay. We don't have that sweet Yuri theme, but it's fine. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last... Alright, no, we're starting over, and we're not messing it up this time. So, Ghost Under the Light is the poem. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. Very moody, very much an aesthetic I am into. Alright, closing that. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. And it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Well, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's a bit short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Well, no, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sora. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Like you feel like a social ghost, huh? Very relatable thing. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. This and this. Alright, fixing my windows. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, we're going with Monix. Hi, Sora. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow till I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sora. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Proving my points here. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be so surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, yes. Yes, we are. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It's a very nice stare. Yeah, you know. Okay. Oh, it's gonna pick up the thing, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be so crazy. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. It's a very strong parallel, isn't it? To perhaps playing a game. She's looking out at me. Oh, you're looking straight at me. Hi. Hi. Hello. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yeah, when I can talk. Okay, what is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's very good advice. Well, we're going with Natsuki this time. Well. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Short, sweet, cute. There's a big flop, though. It's like going along so nicely, but people can try, but that's about it. You're so, like, expecting, Jesus. Yeah, I told you we weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it meant. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's very nice of you. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Sigh, and I only wrote like 10 words. Like, what the fuck? Ugh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, it's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I mean, you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. That's not how you get better at your craft. You go to people who don't like it, who can maybe tell you a couple of things you could do better, and you could learn something and say, "Alright, liked it." And Sora liked it too. I'm not using that name. I am... Yeah, okay, no. First of all... Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ugh. And Sora liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Sora appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do is overly cutesy. Oh, is everyone okay? But you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew one size bigger as soon as Sora started showing up. Oh shit. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if I had just noticed I was standing there. Sora! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple meaning, that simple meaning is more effective. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place, right? What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? You're so absurd right now. Help me explain that, Sora. Oh, wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way we can. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that the most effectively, according to them. It's not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sora? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Sayori, please. Natsuki? Natsuki, there's not me drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Both Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Sora. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made you upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. It sucks if I nobly... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing. They give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face. Did you forget to draw her face? Sorry, I'm just making a joke. Natsuki sits, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, doesn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Don't say ominous things like that. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only. Oh, hi. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Sarah, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. Wow. This guy is just, wow. Sora, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's really been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Oh, sorry. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Oh no, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Sora, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day it's going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I want more and I'm selfish. Yeah. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Second poem. Saving this time. Oh, hello. Are you there? Maybe. I say hi. Whoa. I'm gonna check some things, cause... Real quick. Oh, that's great. Okay. Good gaze. What am I talking about? I'm talking about gays. Because they're good. That's a good thing right there. That's what... Yeah, okay. You're staying up all night. Listen to this drum check. Jesus. We have... been streaming for 2 hours. We may or may not save this for another day. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Oh, my hands are ready to make a poem for Sayori. Yeah. Alright, we're doing that. Disarray, loud, stream, fantasy, nation, despise, fluffy. Extreme, shit. Lollipop, vivacious, blah, no. No. Skip it. Cheer. Summer twirl color ribbons. Excitement? Yeah. Oh, so I have more pressure now to get these right. Less kitty, family, insight, peaceful, pout, and awesome. Awesome music spinning. Oh, there is okay. I don't know. Pout, no. Milk, mouse, poof, rose, rain cloud, fear, kawaii. Disoriented, heartbeat, no. Captive, determination, dream, imagination, whistle, hot, aura. Vanilla, nature. Captive, determination, dream. You are filled with determination. Whistle, hop, imagination, dream. Nope. Empty. Shiny. Part Anxiety. No, shit. Did that. Okay, somehow I got it. I don't know what I clicked, but it's fine. Tone, flee disown, vertigo, depression, flee. Grief. Covet, passion, defeat, clouds. Heart, bed, romance. Cute, entropy, philosophy, uncanny, meager, bouncy, firefly. Cage, graveyard, together. Meager, after, promise, daydream. Daydream. Prayer, jumpy, skirt, unrestrained, embrace, jump, lipstick, whisper. Giggle, breathe, prayer, jump. No, prayer? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, this one's so important. We got the... Yep. Time and agonizing. No. Sunny. I think we got it. Another day passes. And, I think we'll do this day. We'll see this day through, and then we'll be done for tonight. Alright. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I should drink a drink. Whoa, shit. I've gotten a little more Jesus. Alright, I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sarah. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Does not like you at all. I have my reasons. Really? Did we mess it up? Why don't we take... Oh, we're messing. Yeah. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Here he suddenly giggled. I didn't know she was listening, and her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Sora to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Jerry. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. The retribution. The retribution. Revolution. Retribution. That's the thing. Yeah. Still coming from you, Sayori. Yes, there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that bringing me to the... She told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But he wouldn't have caught me if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh, come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pop! Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Okay. Oh, what was... a cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's okay. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wallpaper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Sayori takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you can be so Monica, so Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Clever writing, huh? Okay. Yeah, That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm sorry. Super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing the piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Sora. Monica smiles sweetly as she shoves everyone else out of frame. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love a chance to share with you once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Thank ya. Space is the button. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Sora! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. In the space. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Still there? Alright. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Sora to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. It's not like I wanted to. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Sora? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Ugh, I'm such an angsty mother. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest of things sometimes. You have no idea, my friend. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Well, me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Wow. Sora, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? From now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me, but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I was working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. I didn't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, we're gonna take a break before the festival. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Sora, the classroom's over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster. For the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah. Oh. Shit. What are we doing? Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Kaboom. And she falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. We're a mother now. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet, yeah. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh, Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to one side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump's starting to form as well. Oh man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Sora. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. A silly joke. Ha. Huh. Ha. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. Good. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since we'll use an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. Just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom. I love Sayori. Aww. Good theme. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your forehead? Sayori places the bottle against a bump on her head. It stings. Ugh, just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Sora. This kinda reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Oh, what do you mean? You know how I used to play outside all the time? I'd always try and keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I'd get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't really pay enough attention to you. So in a way it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Sora... I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking of other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before you even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Sora, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where each of us will end up for college or after that. They're so sweet. No, I am not crying right now. I swear. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Oh, she clutches her forehead. Alright. Don't stand up so fast. I'll be hurting yourself. Oh, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs. Try and hide the bump, but without much success. The moment we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. Oh, she's fine. Don't worry about that. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Oh, calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Sora. Anyway, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Sure. Good. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Oh, geez, clicking and plopping. Jesus, chair. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? What? Hi? You made it an adventure, my friend. Oh, we didn't even get to the fun part of this game. We're gonna stretch out this part for a while, which means starting a new game right before the festival. You'll see when we get there. Oh, you'll see. Believe me, you'll know when it comes. Here. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I returned to my seat. I thirst. Of course, we're going with Sayori. Sora, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. But I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. Well, I might have. Just a few times. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... What? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, what? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. I have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? Hey, Pet Sayori said. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Sora. I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap! Oh, I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Into my rock-hard dick. Okay, sorry. It's fine, it's fine. Yes, I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori crouches a desk beside her to support herself, her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. I still haven't read your poem yet. Oh, sorry about that. Forgot about that, yeah. That's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. It's a nice scroll bar. It's a nice addition to the new notebook paper they have. Yeah, alright, anyway. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and finger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. Shit. Okay. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. It's getting a little morbid. Jeez. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they are in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends, but my friends who aren't smiling. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. So there's a little something going on with her. It's like she's draining herself of all her happiness when she's around her friends, because she wants to make everyone happy so bad. But, holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you'll keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Seriously, always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I do want to say though, writing does help me feel a little better, even trying to express it through poetry. Because you have to think about the whole thing like artistically and like what you're expressing, and it's a very wonderful thing. And yeah, okay. I wonder if this is one of those times. Absolutely not. Okay. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, we'll go from Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Sora. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Oh, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Harry nods and timidly hands her a poem. We're absolutely going for Yuri, by the way, don't worry. I can tell you're starting to like her, even though we're not going down her route yet. Yeah, right. Anyway. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread. Oh, I love this one. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside the window. It's a little too deep, my friend. So don't kill the bread. We want to keep the bread alive. You know. Okay. The strain letters of the raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as unordinary. Humor. My strange tendencies as an unordinary human. If I can read. Okay. I am... Oh, jeez, the tropical nerd. Hi, thanks for the follow. Yeah. You. Yeah. And repair with flex tape. That was a lot of damage. I feel terrible for making that joke, but... Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Metaphors everywhere. Great. The moon increments. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much. The moon increments its phase. Am I an idiot? The answer is yes. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light. God damn it. The moon increases its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Pavar conditioning. I can't read, Jesus. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Yeah, okay, so that is a really huge metaphor. Full of metaphors. Jesus. There's a little something going on with each of the girls here, which isn't.
I can tell.
Yeah. Can you tell which girl is my favorite yet? It'll be more obvious later. We'll get there. more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Unlike me, however, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Sora? Oh, well, yeah, I guess I do. Stop. Stop. No. No. Oh. Despacito.
Don't you dare. I'm not allowed to sing.
Despacito 3. No. No. Fuck no. Yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, we'll go Natsuki this time. Give her a little more attention. She is just... Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Wow. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck you'll take as a win. But I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Oh, she is so full of herself. Like, jeez. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Do you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You can say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly. I like spiders, hey. Excuse me. That's why I'm not friends with her. Rude. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Well, kind of. I'm androgynous. But I do consider myself transgender still. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Oh, that's fine. Amy has a lot of friends. Wait. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. Wow. That's really mean. Huh. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that was the best I could do. Oh no, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Good clicks. I need a drink.
Gulp.
Good. I did have a teacher who has the best gulps. He was amazing. And I'm nowhere close to his level, but I've been working on it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize... I'm acting like it is, isn't it? No. I say that officially. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks well, it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. About my own insecurities and shit, and yeah, okay. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Right. Okay. Huh, that's a bit funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Spider... Here, go look up some Spider-Man Deadpool ships.
No.
It's not gonna tropical. Anyway. Alright. I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird... Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I judge her or anything. That's because trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yay. Very gay. I'm gonna add this to the channel description, by the way, but for anyone new, I have a policy here, and that policy is everyone is at least a little bit gay, no exceptions. That's just a general thing, not just for people here. Yeah. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message of your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. Oh my god, I'm... Oh, I'm gonna grab a coffee cup. No, I'm gonna spill cough drops all over me. That's, yeah.
Is that what the kids are calling them these days?
What else could it be?
I don't
Liquid or candied, candied something. Yeah.
know.
But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Monica. Hi again, Sora. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Oh, excuse me, sorry. You're getting some sucky porn. Wait.
Wait, what?
I'm sucking on a thing next to a mic. Anyway, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica, and... Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club. Even in the club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. It's like, yeah, we've been ignoring Monica an awful lot. And it's like, did she just say that? I think that's what she just said. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean that. Oh, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alrighty, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, RGBs, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Very computer-like. The noise won't stop. Violent, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Oh, gosh, okay. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. This is getting a little close and personal. Don't look like it. I don't like when you're looking straight at me like that. Actually, I kind of do, but it's okay. It's okay. Huh. It's even more abstract than your... Abstract, yeah, I could call it that. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh no, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Oh my god, I am sorry for these mouth noises unless you're enjoying them. In which case you're welcome. Good, okay. The way I wrote lines The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be about a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Hello? Hi. It's good to have you here with me. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's funny. It's very funny. Ha. Aha. Ahaha. Ha. That's my advice
it's
for
Fulbright.
today. Yeah. Her poem was like, save me. Then at the very end it was like, load me. That was very, very much. I'll save. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. Thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance. A poetry performance. Hi. Hi, hello. How are you doing? We're going to recite the poems we recite during the event. And the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Where is Sayori? Oh, hi. Hi. Thanks for the follow. Alrighty, Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Oh, get over yourselves. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. I'm Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. Guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with Don't you want to share that with the others? I should learn to speak. Maybe. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Alright, it should be... yeah. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Don't say things like that. It's a bad omen. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem, but I wanted to hear the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I think she's a very natural-born star, my friend. Glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed by her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. My god, suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. I would be. Yuri suddenly snaps back to reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. I guess. Everyone joins me afterward, and I give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud her. We were both caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's done for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggle. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice gives it a whole new meaning. It's amazing how voices can make things come to life, isn't it? Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. You did it. Oh jeez. Okay, my mouth is clean now. Good job, Sayori. Even Sayori. Sora. Character MC's name is Sora because I hate. Yeah. Even Sora liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen some poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then, next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Sora. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sora lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making eye contact, and I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as anyone else. Everyone else. Oh, don't worry about it too much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, you idiot. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. God, I love things that do that. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. This, I get. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope... Hard like something else. Alright. But I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort in the club. For the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Sounds strange for a second. Alright. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't making such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Oh. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, sir. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with words. So, let's just say one day Yuri asked us to walk home with you. Huh? What'd you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Alright, this is an important one, so it's going here. Yeah. Or these first two pages will be Sayori. Yeah, okay. We're going all for Sayori this time. I don't think this changes that, though. But... if she has to be a part of the fun, honestly, I would just... I would go with her. Like, why not? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she... I have a lisp. Can't even say a word. My god. I'm doing the other ear. Ugh. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ugh, you admitted it. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? See, worry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Discourse. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Doomsday, my friend. Doomsday. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Who knows? Alright. Alright, I think I'm done for this stream. Oh. Oh man, it's been 4 hours. Jesus. Oh, my neck. Don't mind the Frankenstein shirt. That was one of the first plays I was in. This was fun. I was a black butler. Not the wonderful Sebastian, but a butler. Alrighty. Thanks for joining me on this journey. And sleep well. With all these wonderful personalities in your mind, and this light-hearted story that... Just keep that in mind. I think we'll do 2 games per stream now. I like this format a little better. Alright, okay. Goodbye everyone, I guess.